Ooh. Ooh. Child. Y'all heard about the new tea on the streets? Ooh. Well, there's some new tea out there, child. Didn't nobody listen to Monique? They say she's just angry, she's just upset, she's a hater. I never said that. Welcome to Chalaki News, darling. It's been a long time since I did Chalaki News. And basically what Chalaki News is just basically my own little version of Hot Topics, darling. We talk about everything pop culture related, entertainment wise, politics, whatever's going on in the world that I deem important to talk about. You know, something that I want to talk about, then I'll talk about it, you know. But this is some hot topic word on the street type of stuff. So yeah, let's just get straight into what's going on, okay? Okay. What my notes, child? Okay. This the main thing I'm going to talk about is going to be a little bit later on in this review, but this is, you know, just some extra stuff that I wanted to add on to it. You know, what's going on with these celebrities and reality stars and fake celebrities and Instagram thoughts and whatever else. Okay. So first up, Royce Reed. Y'all might remember Royce Reed from Basketball Wives, darling. She's one of the originals from, you know, when they had Miami, way before they even thought about doing LA. Y'all know little tiny Royce, little itty bitty Royce. Don't she got a baby by Dwayne Wade? Little Royce, I think so. Hey Gabrielle. But anyway, so Royce, if y'all watch Basketball Wives, in which y'all should watch my review, it's the one before this video of Basketball Wives last episode, it was said by Tammy that Jennifer, Evelyn's bestie, told the crew when Jennifer wasn't friends with Evelyn that allegedly Evelyn slept with Shawnee's ex. Now mind you, I saw a video. Also, unless I tell y'all otherwise, everything that I talk about will be in the bottom bar below, so y'all can watch it at your own time. So everything I talk about, unless I tell you otherwise, will be in the bottom bar below. So just click the comment section and show more tab and look at the videos. Anyway, what I was going to say was that I was told, or I saw on a video that I'm going to link below, that you know, we was all thinking that it was Shaquille O'Neal. But apparently, it was Shawnee's ex-man. You know, Shawnee was going with this little boy, like about a year ago, 2 years ago. He was a model. And apparently, that was the guy that Evelyn allegedly cheated with. That he, you know, he was with Shawnee, whoop to whoop, Evelyn, Shawnee homegirl. So that was the guy, apparently. Not Shaquille O'Neal, but I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. All this is alleged, by the way. So anyway, Royce Reed, you know, her and Evelyn ain't never liked each other anyway. I've always liked Royce. She stood up for herself. She stood her ground. She was her own woman. I appreciate that. Anyway, she said that she has the receipts, and she was also a part of that little convention, that whole I Hate Evelyn convention, where Jennifer revealed to the group that Evelyn allegedly slept with Shawnee's man. So I don't know if she said she got the receipts, but as y'all know how these reality shows go, anytime you hear some tea on a reality show or of a person that is a part of a reality show, whether they still are a former, darling, former, y'all know that usually means that individual, it got something coming up. Either it's a new season of the show, or that person is going to end up being on the show or something. But you know, I want Royce back. I've always liked Royce. But it's kind of messed up if this all is a lie. But I don't know for sure. Is now I will say this is very easy to pan something on Evelyn because of her reputation. But I don't know. We shall see, child. But y'all go on and watch my Basketball Wives review to make more sense to you. But yeah, Royce says she got the receipts that Jennifer did say that Evelyn allegedly slept with Shawnee's ex-man. And they say it's not Shaquille O'Neal. They say it's that Lozada boy that she was sleeping with. And she got home, she got him off the streets, fixed him up, I don't know. That's what they say. I don't know. Do y'all think of Shaquille? And I think the guy name is Marlon something. Not Marlon Wayans, just, another Marlon. So, who knows what y'all think, child. Moving on. First of all, I should have said this first. But I want to send a rest in peace to Joe Jackson, darling. Of the Jacksons. Joe Jackson has... unfortunately, it's so sad. He has passed away at the age of 88 or 89, one of them. I believe 88. That's when my grandmother passed away. No, she was 89. Yeah. Rest in peace, Grandma O'Neal King. But anyway, Joe, he had suffered many strokes in his life, and just naturally as you get older, just things just start to happen to you. Hell, these days it can happen to you while you're young, but definitely when you get older, just things just start to just break down on you, not work like they used to and everything. But like I said, he suffered 3 strokes in the past, or several strokes, and apparently he was on his deathbed for a while, and apparently his handlers, whoever that is, they wouldn't even allow his family, his kids, to come and see him. Not even Catherine, his wife. Hey, after all these years, they still married? That's crazy. But yeah, they didn't even they ain't let any of them see Joe. So they just found out, I guess, like we found out, that Joe passed away. That's awful. That is awful. Wow. I guess rest in peace to Joe Jackson. He had his issues. Lord knows he did. He was a whole lot, for sure. I can only imagine. But one positive thing he did do was make all his kids superstars. Absolutely. And I will always tip my hat off to that man for that. So rest in peace, Joe Jackson, darling. I don't know where you're gonna go, but rest in peace to you. Okay, let's see what else is going on. So, y'all remember on Real Housewives of Potomac, Katie Rost. Katie Rost was on season 1 of Potomac, and then she was no longer on the show. She just left. Oop, boom, bam, boom. She has 3 beautiful kids, 2 twin girls and a son. And apparently, allegedly, Katie Ross don't have her kids anymore. Apparently, she's married to this. She was married to this guy, this white guy. She's biracial. She's married to this white guy, and apparently he is holding the kids hostage, allegedly, or something. Child, I don't know what's going on. But it's just a mess. She's claimed that allegedly he's been abusive to her in the past, but he's the one that holds all the cards, mainly because he has all the money. And we never really found out why Katie wasn't a part of the show anymore, of Real Housewives of Potomac. I don't know. I'm just praying for you, sis, and I hope that you get your kids back, and that they won't even allow her to see her kids. So I don't know what kind of, with money, if you got enough money, you can get away with murder. So I don't know what she's judging up, or what's really going on with the whole Katie situation and her husband. But we're gonna pray for you, sis, and yeah, my God, that's awful. Okay, what else is going on, child? Let's see. So, some people are up in arms about Kim Kardashian wearing braids now. She calls them Boderick braids, from the movie. But if you know something about something, They're actually from the a tribe in Africa. That's where those braids started from. Everything comes from black people, child. Everything. Fulani tribe, I believe that's what it's called. So yeah, Kim Kardashian, she seems to be wearing a lot of braids. I don't know. I think it's a wig though. It's a good wig though. Am I offended by it? I don't. Listen, those Kardashians, they do something offensive every other day. So are you just gonna get mad at everything? The Kardashians are popping and they are hot because black people have let them in as their own. And so they're gonna continue to culture appropriate. They're gonna continue to do what they do. A lot of people's tripping because, you know, it's like Kim's wearing a natural style, which is cornrows, or wearing a natural wig, whichever one, and or extensions. And apparently she's straightening North's hair. So I'm just like, child, whatever. She don't know how to do North's hair, so she got to straighten it. Don't we see this all the time? Yeah, it's not like she gonna run North past the hood so Nitra them can do her hair. So I don't know. What y'all think about the whole Kim Kardashian and Bo Derek braids and whoop to whoop? Child, I have too much paying them folks no attention. Now I will say this. Secretly, I do find myself watching a marathon of Kardashian show. Not because I look up to them or anything, any kind of mess like that, no. Or agree with everything they do or whoop to whoop. But only because one thing I do appreciate and like about the Kardashians is that they are a family. As, you know, everything that they give, attention and look at me and whoop to whoop and black man this and, you know, ex-black women out, but black men this, black men that, you know, all the stuff that comes with the booties, everything that comes with the Kardashians. One thing I can respect about them is the fact that they are a family-based show and they stick together. BS or not, they stick together. And they literally sit on their show and do nothing. And that's the ultimate dream, the fact that you're getting coined up and you're rich and wealthy, but your entire family is rich and wealthy too. I think that's great. And we would all love that, you know, to just literally sit on the show and just talk crap with your sisters and brother and just, you know, go out to eat and just chill and torture people and hell, that's the life, child. That's one of my dreams, is for me to be rich and wealthy, but also for my family to be good too, you know. And I feel like I can truly be at peace, you know. So hey, it is what it is. What else is going on, child? God, Tiffany Haddish. You know, I like Tiffany Haddish. I do. Girls Trip was absolutely hilarious. I think she's funny as hell. I have been watching Tiffany Haddish since she was on TV One with Bill Bellamy's Got Jokes when he had a show. You know, I'm extremely proud of her, and she is a hard worker, and she's been grinding, and that's what it's about. And God bless her, and I think she's beautiful and all that good stuff. But sometimes I think she's a little much. I think that Tiffany Haddish is what white people think black women are. She is like, what's the word? She like embodies what people think a ghetto girl or a ghetto black girl would be. You know, it's just you know, everything, and it's like, she don't have like a turn down switch, or she don't have like a time where she's not like on, where she's just chill and cool and just talking normal. It's like everything is just, you know, turn up, whoop to whoop. And it's just like, that's cool, sis, if that's who you truly are. But I don't think she realizes she's kind of perpetuating stereotypes a little bit. Y'all understand what I'm trying to say? I hope I'm not offended. I love being black. I love black women. And all that. My mama's black, auntie's black, chocolate, dark skin, melanin. Let's get into it. But I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say. You know, she's just annoying sometimes, like, and not so in a good way. It's just like, calm down, like, chill out. Like, sometimes she's funny. It's like she cracks a joke and you laugh your ass off, but then she like continues to try to stick like a similar joke, or continues to try to keep going and going and going. And it's just like, okay, it's not funny anymore, you know. Anyway, so Tiffany Haddish went on the Red Table Talk, child, with Jada Pinkett Smith, her co-star in Girls Trip, and she went on there and to talk about the whole situation with Beyonce and Beyonce getting bit and all this other kind of stuff. So, you know, I'm sure we've all heard the story by now. Allegedly, apparently, Tiffany was at a Beyonce party, or Beyonce was there, whoop to whoop. She said some girl was rubbing all up on her. Now, this is what Tiffany's sitting down talking to Jada about, saying that allegedly some girl rubbed all up on her, and then found out that same girl bit Beyonce. And she found out that and they say who the girl was allegedly Sanaa Lathan, actress, you know, Love and Basketball and Brown Sugar and what else she played in? Brown Sugar, Love and Basketball, Something New. What else? The Best Man Holiday, you know. Sanaa, we know Sanaa, child. Played in that movie with Denzel. Yes, we know Sanaa. Apparently she was, I don't know if sis was doped up. I don't know what she gonna just going around rubbing her titties on people, biting on people. But they say allegedly in the past that, you know, Sanaa used to chop the girls down, the way they say. Not like there's anything wrong with it. I mean, come on, look at me. But they say she used to chop the girls down like celery. That's what they say, allegedly. Everything I say is alleged. I ain't got two pennies to rub together, so don't be coming at me about no money, about no lawsuits. That's all I'm saying. That's what they say. And Tiffany was uncomfortable with that, but she says that she was most uncomfortable with the fact that the girl tried Beyonce. So she was willing to fight for Beyonce over herself, and she said that Beyonce took a picture with her because she was going to go talk to Sanaa and I guess put hands on her, and then Beyonce convinced her not to. Would Beyonce fight over you, Tiffany? Does she even really know who you is? I wish I would. As much as I love Mariah Carey, everybody knows that I'm a lamb. That's what she got security for. I ain't got nobody to pay to protect me, child. And I got busted in my head with Coke 45 bottles and all kinds of stuff. Mariah didn't take off her heels and attack. So hell. But anyway, that's what allegedly apparently happened according to Tiffany. Like I say, everything I talk about will be in the bottom bar below. I don't care. Just stop talking about it, Tiffany. Find you something to do. I see you in tons of loads of movies. So just keep doing your thing, sis. This is your time to shine. But speaking of times to shine, we see that this is Cardi B's time to shine. And, you know, somebody's not too happy about it. Her name is Onika Mirage, aka Nicki Minaj. Child, y'all see Nicki Minaj at the BET Awards? Child, tied and through. The BET Awards in general was tied and through, besides a few performances, but it's always like that. The best performances of the night was the Anita Baker tribute. Ledisi, Marsha Ambrosius, Jamie Foxx, Yolanda Adams. Amazing. Impeccable. That's about it. So anyway, let's see. So, you know, Nicki Minaj, she did a spread for, I believe, Elle magazine, whatever magazine it is. I went on the magazine cover, so I don't give a damn. She was on the cover, and she apparently said in the interview in the magazine that she is kind of appalled, if you want to say that, by the way that she has somehow, well, she's appalled by the way that women spread their legs for fame and coins, and she's appalled by the way that she feels like she has somewhat contributed to that. But you know, now she's all woke and she wants to be clothed up like Lauryn Hill and she wants to be a different type of woman. But I mean, a few months ago, did you do that Paper Magazine spread with your, face down, ass up? I don't know, but she's kind of criticizing, people, their modern day prostitutes is what she said, and some people, have been agreeing with her. It's like, yes, Nicki, you on your queen shit now, but it's just like, well, I mean, Nicki Minaj, didn't you say, rule number 1 to be a boss ass bitch: never let a clown nigga try to play you. If he play you, then rule number 2: fuck his best friends and make them yes men. And that's because, bitch, I am a boss bitch. Now macaroni cheese and grill my sausage. Did you make them kind of lyrics, sis? Is this the thanks that I get for putting you bitches on? Is it my fault that all you bitches gone? Should have sent a thank you note, you little hoe. No, I'ma wrap your coffin with a bow. Wasn't that you? What else she said? I'm a boss ass bitch. What else she said, child? And what? Looking ass nigga and all, and coochie this and pussy this, and wasn't that you? And now you want to uplift the women's. What it is that you see now you're trying to completely change what your usual gimmick was now that it's not working no more. But you're saying usual gimmick by selling sex and opening them legs and doing that thing is working for Cardi B now. It's just her time, Nicki. You talk crap about the legends. If y'all noticed that when Nicki Minaj was in the game, when she was like heavy in the game, everybody working with Nicki Minaj when she was on her gig, like what Cardi B is. If you notice, Nicki Minaj was like the only female rapper that anybody was talking about, when female rappers have been doing it for the longest. Some underground and some mainstream, and some of the legends have still been doing stuff this whole time, but they're just not talked about. And Nicki Minaj never made an effort to include them in nothing. She wanted to be the only female rapper. Versus, it seems like Cardi B and Remy Ma, they welcome all the legends of the past. The Queen Latifah, Salt and Peppers, Yo-Yos, MC Lyte, those girls. They welcome this, Roxanne Shante, and all these girls. They welcome them. A few years ago, Remy Ma had all the girls up on stage rapping. Like, that's how you do it. And so it's just interesting now how, since I guess Cardi B is winning, now all of a sudden you want to switch up your usual formula. But I mean, it's just a little hypocritish. A little bit, Nicki. But okay. That BET performance was tired and through. But she's not a performer, Nicki, so I mean, I don't expect nothing. The last best female hip-hop artist that was an amazing performer was who? Missy Elliott? That's about all I can think of. It's not like the men do nothing either. But I'm just saying, since we're strictly talking about female hip-hop right now, female rappers. Missy. That's all I got. So yeah, God bless you, Nicki. I like Nicki. It's not that Cardi's so much more talented than you, because I don't think she is. It's just simply her time. That's it. Everybody has their time in the spotlight. You got your millions, you got your coins. You can still make music or do whatever, but just don't come out with all this outlandish stuff. Now all of a sudden you want to change and become a Buddhist. Okay. So the last two things I want to talk about, which is the main things that I want to talk about, darling. Is this whole situation that's going on with Monique. Now, Monique has released secret footage, guys, of a conversation that she actually had with Tyler Perry. Y'all know the whole Netflix thing. I love us for real. I want us to boycott Netflix. You know that whole thing. And the history with Monique, Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey. And she basically said they blackballed her and all that situation. Netflix offered her a very low amount when they consider her a legend, and looked at her resume, said Monique is amazing and valuable, yet she did not get offered the same amount that Amy Schumer and Chris Rock and David Chappelle and all of them got offered. Y'all know the whole gig, what's going on with Monique. And Monique and her husband Sidney Hicks kept saying that, hey, you know, we had a conversation with Tyler, and Tyler Perry said in this conversation, and I quote, that he was gonna talk about the whole Monique thing and how she's right and how it's not fair how Hollywood has done her, and he was gonna do it after his movie Boo 2 came out. Ain't nobody heard nothing about Tyler them, so I guess Monique them got tired of people just, you know, coming at her and saying she lying and she's a hater, just accept what you get, just shut up talking about it, you're selfish, you're money hungry, whoop to whoop, and she released the secret conversation. So here's a little bit of the secret conversation between Tyler Perry, Monique, and her husband Sidney. Let's listen.
Because you've not answered that question. That's a very simple question.
I said to you earlier that wouldn't be fair. I wouldn't think that was fair.
But what would you want to be done, sir?
How would you want it fixed, Tyler?
How would you want that fixed? And
how would I want what fixed?
Let me tell you.
The reputation, how would I want that fixed?
Let me tell you.
What exactly are you asking?
Let me tell you. So that, because, and my husband is that part of our team that he has the business conversation. I'm the part of the team that you saw May 13th on the stage. So what I would ask you is, because you're talking in Tyler Perry language, I would ask you to let Monique talk to Madea. Because when you start talking in Tyler Perry language, brother, you talk like you don't get it. Right, nigga. Right. You gotta laugh at it because you know. Because you know. Because you know. See, let me tell you. Let me tell you, Tyler. When I watch your movies, I dig Madea. And you know why I dig her? You know why I dig her, Tyler?
because she could be your mother.
You know why I dig her?
Yeah.
You know why I dig her? Because that bitch is real to her gut. And she don't give a fuck how I come out. She don't give a fuck how it's taken. But everybody knows she love you. But she gonna tell you the real shit. See, when you stepped away from Madea and you became Tyler Perry, the billionaire, this is the conversation you're having. Like, well, guys, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? See, you a brother that slept in your car. And you needed niggas to fight for you to get you up out the goddamn car. See, your mama that you love so dearly, see, this is when I know that the powers that be and everybody saying on the radio and everybody saying on the media, oh my God, it's Oprah and Tyler. They're the ones that can employ her. Why ever would she say it? Because I love them niggas. That's why I'm saying it. Because I'm tired of reading the stories 100 years from now where we had to go through this shit and we watch our brothers and sisters die and suffer in silence and in poverty, and we know they was right. So what I'm saying to you is, Madea, make Tyler's ass step his ass up. I'm talking to Madea right now. Madea, I need you to pull Tyler's ass in the back and say, baby, you watching this sister and you watching her family starve. You're watching it. And you're saying, what do you want me to do? Listen, don't you play with that baby like that. You know the shit y'all did was wrong to her. You gave charity, you gave them $400,000 to $500,000 to charity, and you know that bitch got $50,000. Where's my pistol, Brown? Where's my pistol? Because I need to shoot this nigga. Now, I'm not going to kill him. I'm going to shoot him in his ass to let him know Madea's mad as shit right now. See, that's why I'm talking to my brother. So I appreciate you calling me. I do. I appreciate you calling us. But when you call me, what you going to do?
On the call and find out whatever fee is coming in for the person, and I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it out, whatever it is, I'm sending it.
Well, let me say this. Let me say this, and I want to talk again.
I'm gonna write you a check for me, seriously, because hear me, because this is the thing about this thing.
He said he's gonna write her a check.
And when we start talking about this, we're doing
Will she write me one?
this, we're doing that.
I take it. But I know I'm. Let me just.
You understand about that is this. Where we are right now and what we're trying to do, we got some opportunities that a lot of those people didn't have. So what I don't want you to feel one day, not one day, is that you were mistreated or that you were treated unfairly. Now, if that means that that's what you do, then you do that. You do that. You take that and take it from a place of love.
Let me tell you where I'm going to take it from. Let me tell you where I'm going to take it from. I'm going to take it from its business. And I'm going to take it from my brother saying, listen, yo, this is what y'all was supposed to get.
No, here's the thing, brother.
Well, I don't know what you were supposed to get. I don't know what you're supposed to get. I really don't.
Here's what we're saying is, when you say, I don't know what it's supposed to be, but I'm going to send you the check, listen, not charity, brother. We don't, because see, what happens is, what's not going to take place on our watch is this. I wrote a check for something that came in, and it's one of those things where you're missing the point. And we believe enough in the universe to understand that, listen, when a person comes to you sincerely with understanding what it is that you're talking about, versus just saying, I'm going to find out what it is and I'm going to write a check. Now it's in the tabloids, you wrote us a check. Because,
okay, I'm not going to sit through all this because it's like a 14-minute long video. I'm just going to speed it up a little bit.
I don't want to be a part of it.
What is ugly and nasty, Tyler, about saying, because we're not talking about the comedy skit, you're obviously not hearing what I'm saying.
That's where it's all coming from.
No. Here's the thing.
You said chump change earlier. You said you don't want any chump change. Does that mean you do not want the money for Precious or what?
Wait a minute, Tyler. Wait a minute, brother. Hold up. Because see, now what happens is the billionaire's starting to come out.
Right.
Now what's happening is when you call and say, I didn't mean for this to take this long, brother, you called us. And see, what that said was when we first got the call, I'm going to tell you something real.
Tyler Perry said he didn't mean for this conversation to be so long because he's so booked and busy. And that's why they're saying you called us.
Real stuff. My heart skipped a beat because I said, okay, we can ready to talk to a real cat because he reached out. But now the tone you're beginning to take is, I'm a billionaire and I ain't got time for this. And it ain't going the way I thought it should. Wait, hold up, brother. Hold up, because see, you'll start over talking. I ain't got time for this. And let me say this. And when you say chump change, here's the thing, baby. See, the community is involved right now. You know it and I know it, and everybody out there know it. The community is involved, and they want to see how it's going to play out. Because the community is saying, wait a minute, y'all. Hold up. We don't know this sister to be no bullshitter. We know she a loud mouth. We know she'll say some shit off the wall. But what we know about it is she true to her word.
Okay, so that's pretty much it. It's not the full interview, obviously, because we will be here all day. But yeah, child, I don't know what y'all think about it. One thing I do think that Monique and her husband needs to work on is they have like an ambush quality to the way they go about things, and you know, not much positive is gonna come from that. And B is that Monique seems that she don't like to get interviewed. She overtalks people. She just only wants to get her point across, and if you don't agree with her, then she'll either get up and leave or put you down and say, you know, because you disagree with her, you're not black enough, or you don't support the movement, or you don't understand what she's trying to say. She does that a lot. I've noticed in her interviews. It gets very aggressive quickly. But with that said, do I agree with what she's saying? Yes. Do I believe her? Yes. I do. And this next story that I'm about to talk about before I get out of here is kind of going to prove a little bit on what she's talking about. We just need to do better as a people to one another. You know, but we're all about self and trying to get ourselves, you know, to that top level. Then we might come back and get you. But anyway, this next story it involves Lee Daniels and Dame Dash. It says that apparently Lee Daniels needed money to film Precious, so he borrowed $2 million from Dame Dash. Lee Daniels asked Monique as a friend to star in his movie for $50K. Precious earns $63 million. Dame is not paid back his $2 million. Monique is backlash after asking for more money to promote the film overseas. Basically, it's Lee Daniels. He got some shit with him allegedly. But I'm gonna play this little clip of Dame Dash on Sway in the Morning. He's talking about the whole situation as to how and why Lee Daniels owes him $2 million.
What happened with Lee Daniels, man? Because I read about this lawsuit against Lee Daniels for not properly paying you or crediting you for work that he.
Now, it was about being paid.
It wasn't about being paid.
No, it's about being paid.
It's about being paid. What happened? You guys did a.
No. I put up $2 million. He had asked me to do The Woodsman, and I put the money up. And I really liked the script, and me being perceived as this urban dude, and Harvey Weinstein pissing me off. I was like, I want some of that money too. I'm gonna go walk the Palais at Cannes, do some big woolly shit like that. Mm-hmm. So, Lee Daniels came to me with a good script. Kevin Bacon was attached to it, and I had some paper at the time. So I was like, he was like, and he hit me with all of that, like, black people don't stick together, and that kind of thing. So I put up the money. It was $2 million. So I put it up, and we got our money back. But then he wanted to invest in his movie, his first directed thing, and it was like Shadowboxer, and it had Helen Mirren in it and Cuba Gooding. But it cost like $10 million, and the script was crazy. And I was like, Lee, I believe.
And Monique was in that as well, and Macy Gray.
Even the other script. This is my money to put into movies. It's for my independence. And he was like, I promise you, get your dough back. And long story short, I didn't get my money back. And then we made a deal where any other project that he was on, until I get my money back, I would be on it. And then as soon as Precious hit, he just went missing on me.
So, okay.
So then after that, we spoke. He's my man. So I was like, why you acting like that, man? You know what I'm saying? And he was going to put me on the Empire series. That was how he was going to squash it. He was like, I'm shooting Butler, and when it comes out after that. And then like one day, his manager called me and was like, Damon Dash, you going to jail? And I was like, why you asking me? I was like, why? Yeah, I was like, why you asking me that? Just answer the fucking question. Blah, blah, blah. Hung up on me. I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
So I just hit Lee like, yo, I'm not talking to her no more. I don't know why. Before other conversations, she was kind of getting involved. I was like, you're kind of talking all my money right now, but you're a woman. I'm not going to yell at you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not going to do it. So,
you feel like they were trying to X you out at that point?
I don't know what it was, but the thing is, you got to understand, just because somebody has their name on it, it doesn't mean, if they're not putting up their money, they don't control it.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like, black people get mad at other black people, like, you ain't doing this, and they think this, that, and the third. Be like, he ain't putting up the money, he's being told what to do. So more than likely, he couldn't deliver what he said he was going to deliver.
Yeah.
So they tried to make it like I was something, like, whatever it was, but I was just like, look, man, I don't want to put another black man in front of a judge, but this is kind of too easy. But you can't just...
Okay, Dame Dash went on to talk about, contracts, how there's verbal contracts and paper contracts, and, anything can be a contract. Dame Dash is, everything that comes with Dame Dash. I'm not going to talk too much about Dame Dash, because it's a real life thug right there. But, Dame Dash is a very intelligent man. I mean, he has to be. I would love to sit down and have a conversation with somebody like him, just to get and earn knowledge and just earn things. I don't want to earn all that he earns, but yeah. So like y'all heard, Lee Daniels owed Dame Dash $2 million, and they had an arrangement that if he, it's kind of like a deal, like, okay, you don't have to pay me the $2 million back, but just have me in your shows and your projects and your shit series. He has yet to put him in anything. And Dame Dash gave him coins for Shadowboxer, which is the movie he did before Precious. A mess. Truly a mess. So, who's to say? Who's to say? Maybe Monique has some truth to a lot of things that she was saying, so it's all coming out now. But are these people going to be affected by it? The big heavy hitters in Hollywood, are they going to have any kind of... Is there going to be any kind of reward to the victims or anything? I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, everything I talked about will be in the bottom bar below. I am Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google+. Follow me at Excuseware on Instagram and Twitter. At Excuseware89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. And all the good stuff. And I'll see you guys later.